Good afternoon, everyone. I am Jerome Formalejo. I am here today to present my paper entitled Compensation as Predictor of Employee Performance and Intent to Stay Input to Compensation Policy Improvement. This presentation contains the following. Based on the total remuneration survey conducted by Mercer Philippines in 2019, 2020 salary increase is forecasted to grow by 6% from 5.5% in 2019, while inflation rate is projected to drop to 3.3% from 3.8% in 2020. Most of the Filipino companies now are reviewing and considering to increase the budget for employees' salaries and benefits. Furthermore, top three reasons why employees leaving their company are the following: competitive pay, manager interaction, lack of career path, and job security. According to Corpus 2015, teachers still stay and continue teaching for some reasons. Some consider teaching as vocation, mission, and profession, over and above the financial remuneration that they receive. On the other hand, based on the PSA labor turnover survey in the first quarter of 2018, Philippines has a negative labor turnover rate in the education sector, with only 1.02% in the first quarter of 2018. This could be alarming because the demand for teachers is very high. Here are the following theoretical frameworks used in this study. We have Herzberg's two-factory theory, Tower's pairing model of total reward, job embeddedness theory, Adams equity theory, and Bloom's expectancy theory. On the other hand, the conceptual framework is based on literature review of existing studies on the topic. Figure 1 shows the relationship and influence of components of compensation on employee performance and intent to stay. For the research design, this study used the quantitative method of research, such as descriptive research design, to analyze compensation as predictor of employee performance and intent to stay. Correlational research was also deployed on this study to measure a relationship between variables such as compensation and employee performance and compensation and intent to stay. For population and sampling, the participants of the study are delimited to a single geographical location because of the restriction and limitation of movement of individuals due to the threat of pandemic. This study focused on the employees of the selected higher education institution. Respondents are permanent teaching, non-teaching, and academic non-teaching employees. For data collection procedure, data collection was conducted through a self-administered questionnaire. The questionnaire underwent a validity and reliability test using Cronbach Alpha with very high reliability result. The researcher distributed the questionnaire by email link using Google Forms. For the results, Table 1 presents the summary of the mean scores and standard deviation values of the monetary components of compensation, and it resulted in an overall mean rating of 4.01. This is interpreted as satisfied. For non-monetary components of compensation, Table 2 presents the summary of the mean scores and standard deviation values of the non-monetary components of compensation, and it resulted in an overall mean rating of 3.69. This is also interpreted as satisfied. Table 3 presents the relationship between compensation and employee performance and intent to stay. The table also presents that all the p-value results is less than the significant level, then the hypothesis is rejected. On the other hand, Table 4 shows that all the p-value results is greater than the significant level, which is 0.05. To discuss the results, Table 1 results imply that the respondents generally find the monetary components of compensation at the higher education institution are present at adequate levels and are satisfying. Furthermore, among the five components of compensation, year-end bonus has the biggest mean rating of 4.39. This is interpreted as very satisfied. This result implied that the respondents perceive that the institution gives year-end bonus beyond the expectations of the employees. Same true with the study conducted by Kumair 2016 entitled Impact of Monetary Compensation Factors on Teachers' Job Satisfaction. and an economic focus. These results of the study revealed that there is a significant relationship between the compensation factors and job satisfaction of the teachers. For non-monetary, the table 2 results implied that the respondents generally find the monetary components of compensation at the institution present at adequate levels and are satisfying. Furthermore, among the three specified non-monetary components of compensation, year-end bonus has the highest mean rating of 4.2, which is interpreted as very satisfied. These results implied that the respondents perceive that the institution gives and offers comprehensive educational benefits to its employees. Same true with the results of the study conducted by Agye et al. 2016 entitled Effect of Non-Monetary Compensation on Basic School Teachers, Job Satisfaction in the Northern Zone, the case of Ghana. The results revealed that the teachers have positive perception about compensation practices of the surveys and also revealed that compensation dimension of base pay, incentives, and benefits significantly correlated with teachers' job satisfaction. On the other hand, Table 3 presents the relationship between compensation and employee performance and intent to stay. The table also presents that all the p-value results is less than the significant level, then the hypothesis is rejected. Therefore, it can be concluded that overall compensation has a significant relationship with employee performance and intent to stay. Furthermore, Table 4 shows that all the p-value results is greater than the significant level, which is 0.05. This implied that there is no significant relationship in compensation as predictor of employee performance and intent to stay when respondents group according to profile. It means that sex, age, and position classification of an employee doesn't influence their perception about how compensation affects the level of employee performance and intent to stay. This result concurs with the previous research made in the past that compensation have a positive and significant effect on the level of employee performance and intent to stay. Same thing with the study of Monhan 2020 and Actor 2016 revealed that there is no significant relationship between the perception or the responses of the respondents about the influence of compensation on employee performance and remain in the organization in terms of age, sex, and position classification. For the recommendation, based on the results of the study, the following are the inputs that will help to improve the compensation policy of the selected higher education institution. To summarize, the management through HR department should conduct an honor orientation for new employees and reorientation for tenured regular employees about compensation policies periodically. The program got the least satisfaction among the components of compensation provided by the institution. Hence, a comprehensive review of its coverage is important. The management should involve employees in the review and revision of compensation policies. This may help the higher education institution in improving employee performance and intent to stay, resulting from regular and continuous involvement of employees in the formulation of important policies affecting employees. This practice has been proven to be effective in the case of one university from the southern province based on the benchmarking results. So that is the end of my presentation. Maraming salamat po.